These are my hot takes on how the universe works, especially regarding manifestation. I do want to start off by saying that I'm not a scientist or a physicist. I don't have any formal degree in quantum mechanics, but I am a manifestation coach who is severely interested in how the world works. And this interest has led me down innumerable rabbit holes for over a decade. Recently, I've become very interested in outer space, especially black holes. I've been binge watching Neil deGrasse Tyson and Kurgis Scott. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to say the name of their channel. But the theories I will share with you today are, of course, just theories, but based on scientific data, I do believe that this is the nature of our universe and reality as we know it. But first, hi, my name is Coach Katie, creator of Manifest Best, and I help people manifest using science-backed strategies that actually make sense and are proven to work. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow along because I will be sharing so much valuable content along the way. And if you're ready to go beyond YouTube and get your manifestation faster and easier than ever before, check out my website at manifest-best.com for courses and coaching. I offer exclusive high-level options as well as affordable options for literally any budget. And now, on with the video. Let's start with how the universe was formed. I believe that the Big Bang was just our universe being sucked into an unfathomably large black hole that would make Ton 618 look like a dwarf. As we were sucked in and reached the singularity, we shot through the other side with a violent force that we now interpret as the Big Bang. I say other side in quotations because I don't truly believe that there is an opposing side of a black hole, but that we are still contained in the black hole itself. This is supported by the fact that if you calculate the Schwarzschild radius for the total mass of our observable universe, it would be roughly the same size as our universe. And both the observable universe and black holes have singularities and event horizons. What a coincidence. I'm sorry, but I don't believe in coincidences, and that one is far too great to ignore either way. So let's say that this theory is correct and that the Big Bang was simply our universe reaching the singularity and expanding in violent force through the other side while still remaining in the black hole itself. This would mean that the scale of our perceivable universe is unknowably smaller than the grand scale of the true nature of the universe beyond our universe. In theory, we could be passing through ultra mega black holes at every moment. And every time we pass through a new one, we as a collective enter into a new parallel reality. But let's look at manifestation on a smaller scale relative to the observer, aka you or I. Scientists have determined that more than 99.999% of everything you perceive is empty space. Reality exists in terms of probability, not a finite point in space-time. And by the act of observation, that probability collapses in on itself to become a finite point in space and time relative to the observer. All this to say that any possibility that could exist does exist until it is observed and collapses into one observable event. Or from another perspective, everything that could be happening is happening, but in parallel realities. And you, the observer, can only view one reality at a time. So, every time reality splits, you as a person split into parallel versions of yourself, each observing a different instance of reality. But from your perspective, there is only one observer and one instance of reality, since you cannot perceive multiple realities simultaneously. If this is true, how do we determine which timeline reality we will observe? I believe this is the true nature of manifestation. Every possibility that could exist does exist simultaneously within the same moment. And in order for you to observe the version of reality that you would like to experience, you just need to learn how to manifest yourself in alignment with that timeline. The timeline you want already exists. You just need to align yourself with it and observe it in such a way that it becomes your soul reality. The main way that we do this is with our subconscious beliefs. Belief and observation are intrinsically entangled. Your reticular activating system, or RAS, determines what information you filter into your observable field. Once observed, your beliefs and perceptions determine your interpretation of what you observe. And it becomes a feedback loop wherein you filter information based on your current beliefs and then define what you observe based on those same beliefs. So, in order to modify our filter and our perception, as well as how we interpret our observation, we must change our beliefs. By changing our beliefs, we will literally change what we observe and change which timeline we experience. Changing our belief structure will also change the way that we think, feel, speak, and act, which allows us to interact with this version of reality in a completely different way than we would if our beliefs were completely different. This interaction is what keeps us on our desired timeline once we get there. And my final theory is simulation theory, in which we are all just code. Basically, super intelligent, sentient AI. And we write our own code based on our belief systems, which again just means that we're manifesting our every experience. Now, if all of this sounds very confusing, don't worry. You absolutely do not need to understand the theories of quantum mechanics in order to manifest successfully. All you need to know are the specific things that you need to do in order to modify your belief system, which will allow you to experience the timeline of events you most deeply desire. I walk my clients through this process step by step with easy to follow instructions that make sense for everyone, regardless of your education level, in all of my programs at manfest-best.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button because I'm sharing so much valuable manifestation content on this channel. Leave a comment with any questions and a suggestion for the next video you'd like to see. And don't forget to check out manfest-best.com for courses and coaching to take your manifestations to the next level. I'll see you in the next video, and happy manifesting!